Crypto markets today. Bitcoin tests $110,000 as traders sell the news on Fed cut, U.S. China deal. Bitcoin slid to its $110,000 support as the broader crypto market shed $80 billion, following the Federal Reserve's interest rate cut and a new U.S. China trade agreement. The crypto market experienced a sell the news reaction to the Federal Reserve's interest rate cut and a U.S. trade deal with China, with Bitcoin BTC $109,914.50 sliding back to the $110,000 level of support. Traders will now be wondering whether the recent high just shy of $116,000 will mark a lower high from the record $126,000 Bitcoin hit the start of the month, which would indicate the etchings of a downtrend and a reversal. Bitcoin dominance ticked down a few basis points on Thursday to suggest that some altcoins are outperforming BTC despite market weakness being reflected across crypto majors. By Saksham Diwan. By Oliver Knight. Despite yesterday's post-Fed news price drop in Bitcoin, the BTC futures market shows strength. Open interest, OI, has slightly increased to $27.2 billion, confirming minimal liquidations and quick buyer re-entry. Crucially, the highly polarized funding rates have normalized, now trending neutral and close to flat across most venues. This signals underlying market resilience and a less volatile, more measured sentiment compared with the previous uncertainty. The BTC options market maintains a strong bullish lean, although short-term conviction has moderated. The implied volatility for term structure still exhibits near-term backwardation before transitioning to long-term contango. The 1-week 25 delta skew has dropped to 8% from 10% yesterday, but traders are still paying a significant premium for short-term call options. This reduced conviction is reflected in the 24-hour put-call volume ratio, which remains bullish at 55-44 in favor of calls. CoinGlass data shows $821 million in 24-hour liquidations, with a 79-21 split between longs and shorts. BTC, $368 million. ETH, $188 million, and others, $52 million, were the leaders in terms of notional liquidations. Binance liquidation heat map indicates $109,700 as a core liquidation level to monitor, in case of a price drop. More than $80 billion was wiped off the total crypto market cap in the past 24 hours, as traders sold the news after the Fed's interest rate cut and a trade deal between the U.S. and China. Bitcoin BTC $109,969.23 and Ether ETH $3,846.90, the two biggest cryptocurrencies, are both down 2.5% as they grapple with levels of support. XRP and XLM were the worst performing tokens out of the 20 largest, losing 3.5% and 3.3% respectively. Plasma XPL $0.2934 continues to make headlines for the wrong reasons, tumbling 14% in 24 hours to compound an overall loss of 81% since September 28.1. Glimmer of optimism across the altcoin market was Trump, the memecoin backed by the U.S. president, which rose by 6.8% after reports emerged that Fight, the company managing the token, is planning to acquire U.S. fundraising platform. Republic.Trump has now risen by 45% this week, although at $8.40, it remains well below its record high of $45.47. Bitcoin dominance ticked down slightly from 59.3% to 59.0%, suggesting that some altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin during this latest period of sell pressure.